Since we called it quits, still ain't figured out who wanted it. I took my Friday seat down at Murphy's bar, then you walked in like you knew where I'd be.
You sat 2 stools from where we used to sit. Didn't look my way, but you noticed every bit. I kept thinking, boy, just cross that floor, then ordered 1 more beer and waited some more.
If she wants me back, she'll give me a sign. That's what I told myself for the 100th time. Somebody's gotta say it first. Somebody's gotta swallow that hurt. I'm waiting on you, you waiting on me. 2 stubborn hearts and 6 feet in between. We can stand here all night, making this worse, pretending goodbye didn't hurt like it hurt. If we both want back what we had before, somebody's gotta say it first. I wore that blue shirt you always liked, parked my truck where you'd see it outside, laughed too loud when the bartender joked, just hoping you'd turn around and notice. You looked my way about 10:30, then looked at your beer and looked back again.
I thought, come on, cowboy, use your nerve. I've dropped enough hints, now it's your turn.
If he wants me back, he'll walk over here. That's what I told myself through another beer. Somebody's gotta say it first. Somebody's gotta swallow that hurt. Like it hurt. If we both want back what we had before,
somebody's gotta say it first.
So I finally put that long neck down, said, Annie, I'm tired of acting alright.
I miss you every morning, I miss you every night.
I don't care who's wrong,
I don't care who's right.
if you still want us,
then I'm done with goodbye.
So there, I said it.
I want you back. Boy, what took you so long?
I changed my shirt 3 times tonight.
Practice saying that same damn line.
Yeah, I want you back. I never wanted you gone.
Hey! Somebody finally said it first. Somebody finally swallowed that hurt. I was waiting on you.
You were waiting on me.
Now there ain't 6 inches in between.
We wasted 3 nights
making it work
over 2 little words.
We were scared to blur.
Now spin me around this old dance floor.
Somebody finally said it first.
Hey!
Somebody finally said it first.
Guess I won.
Don't push your luck, cowboy.
Now shut up and dance.
out again. Put on my red boots, called up my girls, curled my hair and gave it one good twirl. Left that silent telephone sitting at home. If you want this woman, you know where to go. I ain't mad, honey, I just changed my plans. Tonight I'm putting my heart in the band's hands. I'm not waiting by the phone. I'm out here dancing while you're taking too long. If you want me, cowboy, come and get me before somebody else asks me to this song. I ain't sitting home wondering where you've gone. I got good boots and a fiddle carrying on. You can call all night, but nobody's home. I'm not waiting by the phone, not tonight. I'm not waiting by the phone. By 11:30, I forgot your name till you walked through the door looking half ashamed. Hair all messy and your shirt untucked, like you drove 90 miles on nothing but luck. You said, darling, my battery died. I said, funny, so did waiting around inside. You asked if the seat beside me was free. I said, ask that cowboy who just bought a drink for me. Now look who's waiting, look who's watching the clock. Maybe getting ignored ain't quite such a shock. I'm not waiting by the phone. I'm out here dancing while you're taking too long. If you want me, cowboy, come and get me before somebody else asks me to this song. I ain't sitting home wondering where you've gone. I got good boots and a fiddle carrying on. You can call all night, but nobody's home. I'm not waiting by the phone. Here's the thing, cowboy, I still like you plenty, but a girl worth calling ain't waiting till you're ready. Show up on time, say what you mean, treat me like more than a name on your screen. You don't need roses, you don't need a line. Just quit making this woman wait all night. I'm not waiting by the phone, but you came running, so you might have grown. If you want me, cowboy, come and get me. You finally figured out where I've gone. I ain't asking for perfect, just don't take too long. If you say 8 o'clock, better show up before 9 comes on. You can have this dance if you finally know. I'm not waiting by the phone. Come take my hand, let that fiddle roll. Maybe I'll forgive you before we go home. But next Friday night, remember what you've learned. This girl ain't waiting while the whole world turns. Not tonight. I'm not waiting by the phone. You asked, can I call you tomorrow at 8? I said, sure, cowboy, but don't make it 8:08.
You walked in at 9:10, blue dress boots, hair falling down. Ordered one cold long neck like you didn't on the whole damn town. I forgot what Joe was saying, forgot the score up on the screen. All I knew was there you stood, prettiest thing I'd ever seen. I didn't know where you were from, didn't even know your sign, but something in me skipped hello and went 100 miles ahead in time. Before I knew you across that floor said, "Ma'am, would you care to dance?" You smiled and said, "You always this nervous?" I said, "Only when forever stands a chance." You laughed and put your hand in mine. The fiddle kicked into a two-step tune. By the second turn around that floor, I was picking where we'd honeymoon. Maybe I'm getting way ahead, maybe you're thinking just tonight, but every time you look at me, my whole damn future feels about right. Before I knew your name, I could see you in a white dress. Before I bought you one drink, I was thinking about an address. A little house, a front porch swing, two rocking chairs and a diamond ring. Call me crazy, honey, I can't explain. I was halfway down the aisle before I knew your name. Tonight, I ain't got a ring in my jeans, but I've never been the kind of man who doubts what a good thing means. So give me one dance, give me one chance, give me till closing time. And if tomorrow feels like tonight does, girl, I'll start saving every dime. I could see you in a white dress before our first kiss. I could picture all the rest. Sunday mornings, Friday nights, you stealing covers, me turning out the lights. Call me crazy, maybe love works that way. I saw forever in your eyes before I knew your name. Yeah, I saw forever in your eyes before I knew your name. Yeah. Now I know your name, and baby, it sounds mighty good next to mine. Said I'd meet her at 8 on the dot. Rolled in at 10 with the boys from the shop. 3 bar seats and a grin on my face. Now Ruby's gotten murder written all over this place.
You texted 5 more minutes at 10:02. Left me dressed up alone in booth 22. Now you're waving roses you bought down the street. Boy, flowers don't fix 2 hours on my feet.
One sorry ain't enough.
Not tonight.
One sorry ain't enough.
You got that right.
You can buy this whole bar another round and 2-step till your boots wear down.
Say it loud, cowboy, if you want my love.
One sorry ain't enough. Her my keys and my Friday pay. Told Joe at the bar, keep my buddies away.
I'll wash your truck and I'll clean that old stove.
Hell, sorry ain't enough.
You got that right.
You can buy this whole bar another round and two-step till your boots wear down.
Say it loud, cowboy, if you want my love.
One sorry ain't enough. One more time. One sorry ain't enough. One sorry ain't enough, but two might get you home.
I'll take it. Me and Jenny had the corner table Friday night, 10:15. I was halfway through complaining I'd never date a cowboy again. Then that old front door swung open and you walked through the neon light. Dust on your jeans, sleeves rolled up low, there went my Saturday night. Jenny said, girl, quit staring. I said, honey, I'm trying to. But something about the way he smiled made looking away hard to do. You had me big boots hit the floor before you found the bar, before you crossed that old pine door. One little smile and my good sense disappeared. I hadn't heard your name, hadn't even seen you near. I came in swearing I wasn't falling any more. Then you walked in and had me before your boots hit the floor. Against that old jukebox, dropped a quarter into 23. Caught me looking from across the room, then you went and looked right back at me. Well, I ain't one for sitting pretty, waiting on some boy all night. So I grabbed my drink, crossed that dance floor, said, you planning on dancing or what? You laughed and tipped your hat back, said, I was hoping you might ask. I said, boy, don't get too comfortable, you're already moving way too fast. You had me big boots hit the floor before you found the bar, before you crossed that old pine door. One little smile and my good sense disappeared. I hadn't heard your name, hadn't even seen you near. I came in swearing I wasn't falling anymore. Then you walked in and had me before your boots hit the floor. Maybe it's the way you pulled me closer right when that steel guitar started crying. I don't know where this thing is going, don't need to know tonight. All I know is when you walked through that doorway, something in me said that's the guy. You had me big boots hit the floor. Now we're spinning around like we've done this all before. One little smile turned into one more dance. On someone else's door, then you walked in and had me before your boots hit the floor. Yeah, you walked in and had me before your boots hit the floor. Jenny's still laughing 'cause I said I'd never fall. Guess I should have said, unless he's tall.
see. That red neon sign was buzzing. I pushed through the old swing door like I'd done 100 dozen. Joe looked up and tipped his head like he knew what I would see. Your new man with his boots on the rail, sitting tall on number 3. Now I can lose a girl, I can lose a Saturday, but there's one thing in this town I never thought you'd give away. He got my girl, now he's got my bar stool too. Number 3 beside the jukebox, with that scratch shaped like a horseshoe. He knows the band, he knows the floor, he knows the song you always choose. I was getting used to losing you, but damn, my bar stool too. He knew when the fiddle kick in, knew the board that squeaks by the stage, tapped the rail on every turn around like he'd been there half his age. Then he spun you neath that neon boot, right where we used to dance. I swear that boy ain't dating you, he's stealing my whole circumstance. He got my girl, now he's got my bar stool too. Number 3 beside the jukebox, with that scratch shaped like a horseshoe. He knows the band, he knows the floor, he knows the song you always choose. I was getting used to losing you, but damn, my bar stool too. I almost walked right over just to tell him that's my chair. Then that steel guitar started talking, and I thought, what do I care? There's a whole damn floor for dancing, and an empty stool or two. Maybe losing my old favorite seat means I'm done losing sleep on you. He got my girl, yeah, he got my bar stool too. Number 3 beside the jukebox, let it hold somebody new. He can know the band, he can know the floor, he can know the song you choose. 'Cause I found me room to two-step and a Friday night to use. Yeah, he got my girl, and he got my bar stool too. But he ain't getting this whole honky tonk, and he ain't getting my good time too. So keep number 3 by the jukebox, I found a better point of view. He got my girl, he got my bar stool too. You reached for your coat at 2:15, said I better get going, I got work to do. Then thunder rolled over that old parking lot, and rain hit the window like a handful of rocks.
Your truck's by the curb and the highway's black. There's water running deep by the railroad tracks. So before you go reaching for those Chevrolet keys, there's one little favor you could do for me.
Leave your boots right there by mine. That storm ain't quitting anytime. Don't drive home in the rain. Let that old storm rattle the window pane. The road will still be there when the morning comes.
We got coffee, a couch, and the radio on.
Let the lightning dance, let the north wind blow.
Ain't no good reason you gotta go.
Wait till the clouds roll out again.
Don't drive home in the rain. You always get clever when it's closing time. Got 100 good reasons for changing my mind. First it's the weather, then coffee for two. Boy, I know exactly what you're trying to do.
But I looked through the glass at that flooded street.
Then looked at your smile in the empty backseat.
I said, don't start thinking you've won anything.
Then I hung up my coat while you tried not to grin.
I'll stay till daylight clears the sky, but
Wipe that cowboy grin from your eyes.
don't drive home in the rain. Let that old storm rattle the window pane. The road will still be there when the morning comes.
We got coffee, a couch, and the radio on.
Let the lightning dance, let the north wind blow.
Ain't no good reason you gotta go.
Wait till the clouds roll out again.
Don't drive home in the rain.
I ain't asking for forever tonight.
Just don't go chasing tail lights
Through that weather outside.
Well, maybe one night won't hurt anything.
Long as you remember this was all cause of rain.
Don't drive home in the rain. Let that old storm rattle the window pane.
The road will still be there when the morning comes.
We got coffee, a couch, and the radio on.
Let the lightning dance, let the north wind blow. Tonight there ain't nowhere we need to go.
Stay till the sunrise shines again. Don't drive home in the rain.
Stay right here.
Don't drive home in the rain.
Looks like it's letting up.
Don't get too excited, cowboy.
Let it rain.